Oh, hello! Welcome back to my Chanel and to my extensive collection of black and white striped clothing. I did a video like this showing my collection a while back, but I've gotten a few more pieces since then, so I wanted to share with you my updated collection. So without further ado, let's dive into some Tim Burton stripes. To make this easier, I'm going to divide everything into categories, so first up is tops. This top is one of my favorites. It's a half and half design from Forest Inc., and half of it is black and half of it is black and white stripes. This is one of my more comfortable tops, and I know it looks like a bikini top, but I don't care. I wear it on the daily. And I have been dress coded for this top. I wore this on one of the cruises I went on, and they did not allow me into the restaurant until I changed. Definitely one of the more unique pieces that I have. Next up is a more recent acquisition. This is from the newest Beetlejuice and Forever 21 collaboration, and I love this top. I was really happy with it. I wasn't sure what to expect because Forever 21 has a lot of hits and misses these days, but this is a hit. It's a shame that the camera isn't quite capturing it, but the green thread that the Beetlejuice is embroidered with is sparkly. I love that detail. It is that perfect slimy green that Beetlejuice is known for, and of course the rest of the top is just black and white stripes all the way around, and I love how thin the straps are too. The only thing about this top is that these straps are not adjustable, and it tends to ride a little bit low on my chest, so I may alter the straps to make them a little bit shorter just so I don't show everyone everything. But this is a very comfy top, and if you're interested, I think they sell it online as well as in stores now. Next up is another Forest Inc. design, although I didn't get this one from Forest Inc. Sorry guys. I found it on AliExpress because at the time it was completely sold out, and I don't think Forest Inc. actually makes this top anymore, which is a real shame because it's great. It is a black and white striped top, and then it has purple embroidery on the front that says a Tim Burton film. Naturally. Tim Burton is the first thing I associate with black and white stripes, so this top is perfect for me. I also really like the straps. They're very unique. This is from the earlier Forest Inc. designs. They don't do this anymore, unfortunately, but it's a very, very thin, stretchy elastic band. These are not adjustable, but I love it. It's one of my favorite tops. Now next up is a top from Killstar, and I don't know if they sell this anymore. They sent this to me years ago for one of my review videos, and it's actually part of a two-piece set. You'll see the other half later. But this is also a very unique top. It is off-the-shoulder design, and it has two suspenders where it clips on the front. These are adjustable, which I love. This is a crop top, as have all the tops I've shown you so far, I think. I do have a type when it comes to my shirts. I like them cropped. Next up is more of a pinstripe black and white top. This was a Shein find years ago, and one thing that's more unique about this top is the edging. One half is white edging and the other is black, so that definitely makes for a more unique top. This always makes me think of Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's a very cute, comfortable top, very stretchy as well. Next up is another Shein find. This one is more recent, and this is also part of a two-piece set. This comes with pants, and the pants are really sexy. Again, you'll see those later. I love the trim of this top. Super fun, very edgy. The only thing is that I wish it was sewn a little differently because I would naturally want to do like a lace-up corset tie in the front, but unfortunately the way that this is sewn, you cannot access the grommets. So they are purely decorative, you cannot loop anything through them. Unfortunately, because that would have made this top even better. It does gap a little bit in the front because I have a smaller chest, but I just tie it up really tight so nothing falls out. Next up is another Shein find. This one is another half and half design with half being black and the other half black and white stripes. Definitely more of a unique design. I'm not sure how I feel about the front because it just has that scoop neck and then it just goes straight down to that tie part. I love that this is a long sleeve top. Again, very cropped, and you would have to add more fabric for this, but I really like how it looks when it's crisscrossed across your front instead of just tied. I'm always looking for different ways to wear my top, so I like playing around with the straps like that. Next up is not a cropped shirt. Are we shocked? I have had this shirt, oh god, since I was probably in middle school. And I'm 32 now, so it's been a while. I think I got this from Kohl's back in the day. I have no idea what the brand is. I want to say it's like No Boundaries, maybe? But this is a very long, very stretchy tank top. Also has that black and white edging along the edges. Edging along the edges. Oh boy. This is one of my go-to comfy shirts where I still want to look spooky, but I'm tired. I want to put on something comfortable. And that is our last shirt, so now we are going into dresses, one of my favorite categories. First up is another Forest Inc. design, but this is the Shein ripoff or dupe. This is exactly like the Forest Ink one, just cheaper. And it is a very cute mini dress with a cutout in the front. I love the tie and the top, it's very flattering. And I love that they also have one black strap and one white strap. The straps on this are adjustable, which is fantastic. This is a very stretchy dress. I love how body hugging this is. It's very flattering. And it's definitely one of my go-tos for a spooky mini dress. Next up is a dress from Killstar. I got this again ages ago for a video I did with them. This is a very cute dress on its own, but I feel like it would be even better with a proper petticoat underneath to give it that fluffiness. I actually wore this on my interview when I went to work at Spirit Halloween where I got the job, so it's my lucky dress. It has a very cute black collar in the front that's stiff. It's a halter neck, so it ties around the front and zips up the back. And I also love the detail of the skull and crossbones zipper pull in the front. It's a very cute dress. It's just not very stretchy, so I don't reach for it as much as I usually would. Next up is the Shein ripoff of that same Killstar dress. It's interesting to view these side by side because you can definitely see the differences. The fabric is different because the stripes are much smaller than the Killstar one. This one is a much lighter fabric, much cheaper, obviously, because it's Shein. And the top does this weird thing where if I pull it all the way down, it's like smashing my boobs to my chest. It doesn't look very flattering on the sides either, but the halter neck is all one piece. Like, I can't adjust it. So if I pull it up, it looks a little bit better, but it's just an awkwardly fitting dress. This one does not have a skull and crossbones in the front for the zipper pull. And unlike the Killstar one, which has a zipper in the back, this one just has ruching. Next up is one of my favorite dresses I've ever found from Shein. I always think of Katrina Von Tassel and Sleepy Hollow when I wear this. It is a long sleeve dress, goes down to above my knees, and I love that it has a tie in the front. I love that these stripes are much smaller than all the other pieces I have, and I also love that they're vertical. It is so hard to find vertical stripes. This dress is very stretchy, very body hugging, but I love it. I feel like this is peak corporate goth. Next up is another dress from Shein. This one is very cute. It's very flowy. It has really fun ruffled sleeves that gather at the wrists. We have a collar and a much wider skirt to it. And the only thing I don't like about this dress is that the vest is sewn onto it. Can't separate the two. They are together for life. But it is a cute design. It looks very good. I've worn this for business casual meetings, and I'm a big fan. It's a very cute dress. Very stretchy too, which is nice. Next up is a more recent purchase from Retro Stage. I'm not a fan of this dress. I literally just got this in the mail, and I'm debating about whether or not to return it, just because it doesn't look like the listing to me. It's an okay dress, but the seams aren't lined up, so the stripes are a little bit off, and that drives me nuts. The top also comes up a little bit too high for my liking. It's not stretchy at all. There are no adjustable straps. Like, this is not a good quality dress. It also has a waist seam, which I absolutely hate. It zips up in the back, and because it's a wiggle dress, but it has no stretch, I walk like a penguin. It's so hard to take long strides in this thing, so not my favorite purchase. However, this next dress is one of my favorite finds. This was a Goodwill find. Everyone always asks me where I got it, and unfortunately I don't know the brand. I'm so sorry. But this is cotton. It is stretchy. It is a halter neck with a really fun crisscross in the back. Oh, I love how low the back of this dress is. It's super sexy. It's also super long, which I love, because I can wear big platform heels with it, or boots. This is my go-to vacation dress. It's so comfortable to wear around the house too. The only bad thing is that when it was at Goodwill, they did one of those things where they stapled the tag to it, so there's 2 holes in it, which makes me so mad because it's right in the front where you can see it. But aside from that, love this dress. Next up is a more recent Shein purchase. I don't know how I feel about this one either. I feel like I liked it a lot more on the model. Like, it's not a bad dress, but just seeing it in comparison to all these other ones, it's falling a little short for me. I do love the slit. That's really fun. It's very stretchy. It's very thin material too. And on the model, like, the top part that flips over was a lot more fitted, whereas when I'm wearing it here, you can see it's very loose. So I think I'll have to alter that and then decide how I feel about it. But I do like that it's long sleeved. I love the stripes. And it's more of a nautical feel for this one than like a Tim Burton. But it does fit me very well, so To be determined how I feel about this one. Next up is one of my favorites from Shein. This is a long sleeve version of that black and white striped dress. It has a halter tie around the neck, and I love the neckline. It's so flattering. I love that this dress is designed to be off the shoulder, and I also love how deep the back is cut. Very, very sexy dress. I just wish the material were better. I wish it was like a cotton instead of like a plastic, you know, the regular cheap Shein fabric, but overall, love this dress. Next up is another Goodwill find. I found this ages ago, and it's very unique. I've never seen anything like it. It makes me think of Delia from Beetlejuice the Musical. This is cotton. Again, I don't know the brand, I'm so sorry, but I love how it's like a pinwheel of stripes, how it all comes out from the side, and it has that black cutout illusion to make you look a little more curvy. I do wish the stripes went all the way around this dress. It's just black in the back, but overall, love the strapless look. Next up is one of my favorite outfits. This is my onesie, the only onesie I own. It is a Jack Skellington onesie. I got this from Walmart. It has pockets, it has tails, like coat tails from Jack's jacket. It has his bow tie, which is actually Velcro. It's sewn on one part. I kind of wish it was Velcroed on both so I could take it on and off. But it's sparkly and glittery, and this zips all the way up the front, and it has an amazing hood, which is very soft, and it's white with Jack's eyes and mouth on it. Super cute. It kind of looks like he's eating my head, but I love that. All right, next up is the one accessory that I have that's black and white stripes. I found this at Walmart randomly a couple of years ago, and it's one of my favorite scarves. Obviously, it's a black and white scarf, but it's a Nightmare Before Christmas scarf, and it has Jack's face on there on both ends, and it's actually really cozy. I'm really impressed by the quality of this. I think I paid like $6 for it. It was great. It was an after Halloween sale. I don't know if they make this or sell this anymore, but if they do, highly recommend this scarf. It's one of my favorites. All right, now we're getting into sweaters and outerwear, I suppose. First up is my favorite sweater. This is from Shein. The quality of this thing is so good. It's so comfy, it's nice and thick, it's warm, and I love that it has a longer black stripe on the bottom. Just kind of balances it out, makes it more unique. This is just a cardigan, has no buttons, no snaps, no zips, and it looks great with everything, and it's one of my favorite sweaters. Next up is another Shein find. This is a see-through mesh duster with vertical stripes. I have never seen anything like this before. Pretty sure this sold out immediately as soon as Shein put it on their website. Understandably so, it's very unique. The sleeves are a little short on me, but I just roll them up. I love that this is see-through. I don't see many mesh dusters that have stripes, so this was a very exciting find for me, and I love how long it is. Next up is another Shein find. This is kind of like a loose jacket. I wore this to go see Beetlejuice the Musical, so it has very good memories attached to it, and it was one of my first black and white stripe purchases on Shein, I think. I love that the bottom is cut into points. The material itself is very unique. I don't really know how to describe it. It's obviously plastic, like most of things on Shein, but it's comfy, it's stretchy, and I don't know, I like it a lot. Next up is a more recent purchase. My boyfriend actually got this one for me. This is from Shein as well. This came out after the whole Beetlejuice craze, so there's a lot more black and white stripes on Shein right now, which is nice. This is a fitted jacket, and it has fake pockets in the front, and it has a button. I wanted something that would be perfect for a Lady Beetlejuice costume, so here it is. Big fan of this jacket. I also like that it has attached shoulder, not puffs, what are they called? Shoulder pads, there we go. The only thing that bothers me is that in the back the stripes don't quite line up. Next up is something I've had for ages. This is a knockoff of the Killstar sweater, and I think I got this one from AliExpress, but so many shops sell it now. And this is a very distressed black and white striped sweater. Love this thing, and despite how many holes are in it, it's actually quite toasty and warm. I have this in so many different colors, but obviously have to have the OG black and white one. Next up is a cropped sweater from, you guessed it, Shein. This one is a nice knit material. It's very cozy and comfy and warm. The sleeves are nice and long, and I love how oversized it is despite it being a crop sweater. Like when I put my arms out to the side, you can see just how wide this thing is. But it's very cute, very simple. Next up, also from Shein, we have a black and white striped bolero. I love how cropped this is in the front, because I don't know if you can relate, but there are so many times when I'm wearing a really cute shirt, but my arms are cold. So this is my solution. The arms are nice and long, it's very stretchy and comfy, and it shows off whatever's cute. whatever shoot cute. Yes. And it shows off whatever cute shirt I happen to be wearing perfectly, which is the whole point. But this is very cozy, and I'm a big fan of the sleeves. Next up is the one striped hat that I own. I got this at Target. I saw this probably 2 years ago at this point, and I was so excited I ran over, snatched it up, immediately checked out. Because it's so rare to see good black and white stripes in retail in just a regular store. It is made out of your typical beach hat straw fabric, it is woven, and it actually has a really fun brim where it kind of flops over quite elegantly in the front, depending on how you style it. But I love my sun hats and I love my stripes, so this one was a no-brainer for me. Had to get it. Next up are the 2 pairs of sunglasses that I own that are black and white striped. The first one is a recent purchase from Shein. I really love the shape of these. I'm a big fan of cat eye sunglasses, and Shein came out with so much striped stuff because of Beetlejuice, so this is one of those things. I also love that they have chain detail on the arms, but they're very flattering and I love how they look on my face. Now the other pair of sunglasses are a recent purchase. When I went to go see the movie in theaters, Beetlejuice, they had these at my AMC, so I'm not sure if they're available everywhere, but I just love how thick the frames were. I love the stripes, and the thing that sold me though were the sandworm faces. So cool. They're 3D, so they kind of come out a little bit. They're not just printed on there. I also love that the arms are black and white stripes and also black and purple, and these are officially licensed Beetlejuice merchandise, so had to grab these. Alright, now onto the very few skirts that I own that are striped. This first one was another Goodwill find recently on vacation with my family, and it is so comfortable. It's one of those skirts where it has a really wide waistband and it's ruched on the sides, very flowy, very stretchy, and it's the perfect length for me. I don't have too many pinstripe-like pieces like this, so this was a very fun find. And then my other striped skirt is that matching set from Killstar, so the one with the suspender tops, this is the bottom to that. This also has little suspender clips on the bottom to clip onto your thigh-high stockings, which has been very useful in the past. And they have those in the front and the back. But this is just a very comfortable, stretchy, cute little mini skirt, and I love wearing this with the matching top. Such a cute outfit. I usually just add a chain belt and I'm good to go. Now onto pants/bottoms. First up are a pair of pants from Shein. These are very stretchy, that plasticky Shein material, but I love the bell-bottom design. I also love the wide waistband. Very good for tucking in your food after eating. These are some of my favorite pants that I own, but I just wish that the stripes lined up on the waistband and the pants themselves. Oh, it bugs me. But overall, I love the fit of these and they're very flattering. Next up was one of the first pairs of striped pants I ever bought, and these are from a Halloween costume store called Halloween City, which is like Party City's version of Spirit Halloween. I love that these stripes go all the way to the top and there's no waistband to speak of. There's nothing to worry about lining up. The only thing that keeps me from wearing these is the mesh inserts on the bottom. I'm not sure if I like them or not. Now, if you're wearing a really cool pair of shoes that you want to show off, sure, absolutely. But what do you guys think? Do you like these? I've been thinking about sewing them up so they're all just stripes all around and no mesh. Next up is the only striped pair of jeans I own, which are from Hot Topic. I found these a couple years ago and I love them. They fit me so well. They are actual jean material, but they're black and white stripes. All the pockets are real pockets, which is very nice. Not always the case with Hot Topic jeans. These have pockets in the back as well. Very comfortable, a little on the stretchy side, but one of my favorite pairs of jeans for sure. Next up is another Shein find, or I think Romwe. I'm not sure. They're basically the same company anyway, so it doesn't matter. But this is another one of those half and half designs where half is black, half is striped. I also really like that the pockets are switched, that the striped side has a black pocket and the black side has a striped pocket. These are leggings, so they are very stretchy, very comfy, and the pockets are actually a decent size, which I was very surprised by. I also like that the stripes aren't clean. They have more of a distressed, splattered paint look to them. Very unique. Next up, these are from Temu, and these are the softest leggings that I own. I don't know what the heck they made these out of, but I want them in every color. They actually did a pretty decent job of lining up the stripes on this, especially in the back. The back looks really good. But these are very comfortable and stretchy, and I like having a non-bell-bottom option. Next up, these were the very first pair of striped leggings I ever bought. These are from Shein, and they have a really wide waistband. Never seen another pair of leggings with this wide of a waistband before. But I got these, gosh, I want to say 2020, 2021. a while ago. These are also very soft, very comfy and stretchy. They did an okay job of lining up the stripes in the front, but not as well in the back. Next up is my new favorite pair of striped bell bottoms. These are the other piece of that two-piece set with the top that's a halter top with the grommets. Also from Shein. I love how low cut these are. It's very Christina Aguilera. I also love that it has two lace-up pieces in the front, which, if you're not careful, will definitely show your underwear. I kind of like how the stripes look. They don't exactly match, but it works for me. I'm a fan, especially the ones on my butt. Next up are the one pair of striped shorts that I own. These are also from Hot Topic, got these ages ago. I want to say the brand is Blackheart. Really like them. They make a lot of really cool stuff. I don't really know if these count as black and white stripes. They're more skull shorts with black stripes on one side, but I like to include them anyway. I love the design of these. Super fun with the skulls and the stars and then the stripes, but they're very comfy and they fit me very well. And that is it for now for my black and white striped clothing collection. Did you see anything in there that you own as well? Let me know for twins. And I'm always on the lookout for more pieces that I don't have in my collection, so if you know of any, please send me a link. I appreciate you. But I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Coolio. Now to talk for like 5 hours because I have so many clothes. First up, my ass. My collection, so if you come across anything that I didn't show here, give me a call. Welcome back to my welcome back to my spooky shit.